embracing peace and allowing yourself to be extricated from the negative energies that surround you, or you're on your way to happiness. Up next, we'll be talking to our friends from Alpha Beta School. The school's been around for 35 years. Oh, wow. We've got Dr. Naomi Adjepong, who is the school director and founder of the Adinkrahene Leadership Program, in the studio with us. And Emmanuel Mbansi is the marketing coordinator and leadership coach at Alpha Beta Education Centers. You are both welcome to the Asaase Breakfast Show.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Doc, it's nice to catch up with you. It's been a while.
It has.
You've been busy building.
Yes, we have. Absolutely.
And a happy anniversary to you and the entire Alpha Beta family, and to your parents. How are they doing?
Thank you. They are very well. They're doing very, very well.
How does it feel to be wearing, the shoes?
Oh, very big shoes to fill. It's been quite an experience over the last year. But we're grateful to God for how far He's brought us.
See, that's another way to find happiness, gratitude.
Indeed.
So tell us, you're celebrating 35. Just take us through some of the initiatives and, a brief history of the school and into the next 35 years. What should we expect?
Well, I'll try and keep the history brief, but 35 years is a long journey. As you mentioned before, the school was founded by my parents, Reverend and Mrs. Adjepong, who led the school for nearly 35 years. So they officially transitioned into retirement last year. And it's been an amazing journey. We've had thousands of students go through our doors in the 35 years that we've been there. And our alumni are thriving both locally and internationally, in all kinds of companies. Amazon, the Goldman Sachs, some are in Jubilee House. We have them everywhere. So we are excited for the future because as a school, we've innovated and we've tried to remain cutting edge. We appreciate that education over the years has changed, and the kinds of skills that were required 10, 15 years ago are not the same as what's required now. But we're even more mindful that the skills that we're using now may not even be relevant in the next 10 to 15 years. So we're really looking passionately around how we can ensure that our students have timeless skills that will serve them well in the future, even as things change so quickly. I'm sure, if we start that conversation, we won't finish today, but we're very, very excited about the direction that we're moving in. You mentioned earlier that we run a specialized program called the Adinkrahene Leadership Program, and that's something we've been running for the last 10 years, where we've really been intentional about our vision, which is to raise leaders of the future who will be part of the solution to Africa's developmental challenges. And we decided, this can't be a vision that's just on paper. How do we make sure that we're really preparing our students for life and making sure that they have the knowledge, the values, and the skills that they will need to serve both now and in the future. We call all our students young leaders because we don't believe that it's something that they're going to do in the future. Everything starts now, and we really need to create the mindset in young people that they are the solution to some of Africa's problems. So how are we equipping and empowering them to do that? And a lot of the work that we're doing now is centered around that.
You mentioned earlier that, you're filling some very big shoes, from the standards that your parents set when they founded Alpha Beta and ran it for almost 35 years. For you, what would you say is the defining moment for, traversing this intricate path you find yourself on?
Well, I've worked at the school for about 12 years, so I'm not new to the school.
Right.
And, there's a lot of things that we've initiated over the last 10, years or so, which are really starting to show fruits now. So that made the transition a lot easier, I have to say. And everybody has been very, very supportive. The parents have been supportive. Students have been supportive. The team at Alpha Beta is an incredible team. And they all work tirelessly every day to make sure that we achieve our aim, which is really just to raise leaders.
Now, evidently 35 is a major milestone, and everyone's talking science, technology, engineering, and math. A little bird tells me that, you're not being left out. But knowing the pedigree of Alpha Beta, tell us about what you're doing in that regard.
All right. So as part of our 35th anniversary, we launched an initiative in January called the STEM 35 Legacy Project. Now, I'm very passionate about this because as someone with a science background myself, I actually studied medicine. And I am passionate about making sure that more young people are inspired into STEM-related fields, especially after seeing the statistics. So the statistics show that less than 25% of young people will end up studying a STEM-related program at university or ending up in a STEM career. And I'm really keen to get a better understanding of why that is. So as a school, we've basically embarked on this journey to try and do some research, but also to try and offer, more inspiring facilities and activities and programs that will make sure that at least young people who have an interest, or at least young people can develop an interest. I think part of the challenge, and I'm sure, when I was growing up, there was very little in terms of practical STEM education, and we really want to change that, but not just for our students. So the interesting thing about this project is that we are trying to look more externally. At 35 years, we're trying to ensure that not just our own students thrive and change the continent, but also we're looking at the public schools in our immediate area as well.
Okay.
And so this particular project, the STEM 35 Legacy Project, is not just for our students. It's supposed to impact up to 3,500 students in our immediate community. And our community of Dansoman is quite a big one. There's a lot of schools. And we are excited about a lot of the synergies that are taking place with local schools as well.
Wow, fantastic stuff. At this point, I just would like to get some more elaboration on some of the impact of the Adinkrahene, leadership program. Mr. Mbansi, you're the guidance or leadership coach at Alpha Beta. I mean, would you share with us some of the impact of the program over the last decade?
Dr. Adjepong is the founder of the Adinkrahene Leadership Program. Over the last 10 years, the Adinkrahene Leadership Program has successfully contributed to the larger vision of Alpha Beta, which is to raise ethical global leaders. But we ventured into skills development, internship, service leadership, community service, and of course, one of the interesting aspects of the Adinkrahene Leadership Program is the entrepreneurial aspect of it, where our students are able to, from grassroots, develop a business, right, through the student market that we do annually on our campus. So students are able to come up with a great business idea, and in the department we coach them to ensure that this is a business that is going to thrive, and of course show them through the marketing processes, pitching your business idea, and of course how to sell and make sure that you make profits. And it's really interesting that our students go out there and get a group, build a team, and sell on campus, sell to their parents, sell to their friends. And it's always a competition. Which business is winning more? Which business is making more profits? But aside from that, we also have students who have come up with great software, apps that they could use to solve problems in our community. We have students who participate in Junior Achievement Achiever. We have students who are doing quite an amazing stuff out there. We have some of our students who have gone out there and competing and providing relevant solutions in the global market.
Wow.
And the success story didn't end there. In our 10th anniversary, we did a program called the ALP Adventure, where young people were taken to the Aqua Safari Valley Eco Resort in Adinkrahene. And we had some team building activities, and they experienced nature, and they came up with solutions to some of the problems we have in our countries. And with those skills being embedded in them in this young age, we believe they will go out there to, make us proud and solve some of the problems.
Well, I'm excited. At the moment, I don't know if I'm going to be having any more children, but I'm sure there are other parents out there who are thinking, I want my children to go to this school. And because this is an intriguing story. You've had consistent levels of high-quality education for 35 years, and you're not about to stop from what I'm hearing.
No.
Walk us through how prospective parents, or like some of my guys in the MCR who are hoping to, like Captain who got married not long ago. I'm sure he wants his children to have great education at some point. How does one enroll their children in your school?
All right, awesome. So, like you mentioned, we're very excited. We're going at an even faster pace than we have over the last 35 years. School has started, but we are still taking in admissions.
Okay.
We take students from preschool, 18 months, all the way to sixth form, so 18 years. We do have some boarding facilities for our secondary students, so for students who live too far away and are worried about that. And we'll still accept admissions. Perhaps, Emmanuel, if you can share some of the special offers as well that we have.
So, of course, we are celebrating our 35th anniversary, so we are looking at how to, get more people to join the Alpha Beta family and experience the unique Alpha Beta advantage, because over the years, we've won so many awards through both academic and non-academic awards, and of course, we want more people to experience that. So, one of the unique offer we have is we are offering a free transfer for those who are coming into our sixth form. So that means free admissions, right? And then we have 50% off admissions for those who are coming into our Form 4 program. So that is absolutely running for only a week. So it's better you take the advantage now. And also we have free registration from our preschool all through to our lower secondary, so preschool, primary, and secondary. And if you want to take action now, why don't you call the number 026-441-7040, 026-441-7040. You can send a WhatsApp and you will get an instant response. And of course, you can visit www.alphabeta.edu.gh and learn more about the steps you need to take to gain admission in Alpha Beta.
Well, I'm super excited. And finally, just final words in maybe 30 seconds or maybe 45 from you, Doc.
All right. So thank you so much for the opportunity to talk about Alpha Beta. We are very excited about what's happening, and we hope that we will get more clients wanting to experience this. But more importantly, as I mentioned about the STEM initiative, we're still looking for partners in various STEM industries to join us on this journey. For us, it's a journey that will change Ghana and will change Africa. We're looking for people to be ambassadors of the program, to come in as guest speakers, to inspire people. Financial support, obviously, extremely important as well, but also work experience. So we appreciate that majority of inspiration will come from children actually seeing these careers at work. So if you're an organization and you want to partner with us in any of the aspects on this, please reach out to us. Again, you can contact us through our website or email. You can email me directly, sd@alphabeta.edu.gh.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Adjepong, for joining us this morning. Dr. Naomi Adjepong is the Alpha Beta School Director and the founder of the Adinkrahene Leadership Program, and Emmanuel Mbansi, who's Marketing Coordinator and Leadership Coach at Alpha Beta Education Centers.
Thank you very much.
And happy 35th anniversary to you.
Thank you so much.
Cheers to another 35.
Amen to that.
Absolutely. And we have more coming up. So